Hi everybody, welcome back to Elevate with Gail. I am here to help you expand your consciousness and help you raise your frequency so that we may exist in the highest reality possible for ourselves. Today, I'm going to talk about these fires that we're experiencing here in California, all of the things going on around the world right now, and how we can help raise the frequency despite what's happening and what we should be doing. And I'm hearing some tones all day in my ear today, just and that's what happens when a lot of us are really activated, and I'm clairaudient, so I'm hearing a lot of these things coming in right now. So please just keep an open mind and an open heart during this video, because these are channeled light codes, and I am just a vessel channeling higher dimensional information that come in the form of energetic codes through me as an empty vessel to you. So take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, keep moving. I love you. So today I woke up feeling major anxious energy. I don't like to give it a name. I don't like to call it anxiety. It's just an anxious energy for me, and I feel it just stirring up in my stomach, and I feel so much emotion. I felt it as soon as I woke up. I felt overwhelming sense of emotion, and this is because I'm processing the collective energy, and I'm in a big city, Los Angeles, and those of you guys who are in the cities that are open as vessels and you're connected and tuned into energy more, you are processing the biggest, most intense energy from the city. Okay, so what we're not understanding is there's 7 chakras that we know about, but there's so many other energy centers beyond our head, but beyond our feet, that are now being activated, and these are our ascension chakras, and these have not been online for millions of years. So these are being activated. We have energies coming in to the planet that have never been here and that are blasting us like crazy right now. So if you look on the Schumann resonance, and a lot of you guys hear me talk about this all the time, the Schumann resonance measures the frequency of the planet, and we are connected to the planet. So as the frequency of the planet rises and as she gets blasted, so do we. And last night, I know that I was laying in bed at midnight like this, just I feel it intensely, because I do a lot of energy work, a lot of healing work. I feel a lot of things really, really intensely, and I feel it in my crown, so I know when there's spikes of gamma rays and cosmic rays coming through. So these cosmic rays are coming into our planet, and they are blasting us, and they're raising our frequency. So what we're seeing is within ourselves, I know a lot of people are having panic attacks. I know a lot of people are freaking out right now. We're feeling a nice anxious energy. Sorry, I saw a little orb. And we're experiencing all of these things, and it's frustrating, and a lot of us there are a lot of people that I work with that are wanting to leave their job, their career, and they don't understand why, and they know that they make a lot of money and they've been doing this for years, but they want to shift and they want to change. They don't understand why, they don't understand how. It's scary. Change is scary, right? So we're experiencing this. We're also experiencing spiritual awakenings, and this is on a mass level right now, because as the frequency of the planet is rising, we're rising up in frequency, and a lot of people are going ping, 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 ping. We're waking up all over the place. The planet's waking up. So there are lower energetics that have been controlling the matrix for millions of years and keeping us low in frequency, right? From what they teach in the public school system to what they provide for us for food. Like, we aren't taught how to nourish ourselves properly. We aren't taught how to be a free sovereign being, right? Everything is keeping us in the matrix. If you drive down the street, there's a McDonald's, there's a Burger King, there's a pharmacy, there's a liquor store in every fucking corner that you go, and alcohol is a very low vibrational substance that pulls you down in frequency. And bars are open, but God forbid in some states you smoke a little marijuana to chill out, right? So my point is, if you open your eyes and you start to look at everything that's going on right now, we haven't ever had, from month to month to month to month, so many negative, chaotic things happening, right? So this is going to continue to spiral and get worse in the next 4 months. And my guidance keeps telling me from December 21st on, we're gonna see a different world. In January 2021, we are not going to, the world is not going to look like this. So that's why I'm urging you, if you're having these feelings of like making a shift right now within your relationships, within your career, follow the urge. It is not time to bullshit around anymore, you guys. Please listen, wake up. The world is not gonna be what it used to be. And I'm here as a guide because I know, and I'm intuitive, and a lot of us intuitive people have a hard time explaining that we just have this understanding and this inner knowing. And I know that you're feeling me on this. I know you're feeling that there's something more. There's a reason why all of this is happening. All right. And I used to post about some of the negative things that are happening within the dark parts of, like, things about the cabal and things about the child trafficking that are about to all come to surface to be cleared. But that's not my light work. It's not the area for me, because it was pulling and my frequency down, because I had a lot of backlash. And like, I always like to give you guys major fucking props. I can't speak English today because there's so much zapping that's happening to me. But I commend you guys for doing that light work, and those are light workers who are doing that work, who are shining light on the darkness. So please don't hate on them. Please don't tell them that they're spreading fear, and please keep an open mind and an open heart when you see these people talking about the negative things that are happening, because those are our light workers, and they are brave enough to shine light, and a lot of them are risking their lives. A lot of them have death threats. A lot of them are being stalked. So please keep an open mind when you hear a lot of these things and you see some of these pages. They're risking themselves being on here talking about these, because they're bringing a lot of light. So I'm gonna leave that conversation at that, but I'm gonna focus on what we can do right now to help the planet. I know there's like a lot of GoFundMe's right now for these fires, but you guys, it is gonna get worse from here till November, December. It's gonna look crazy, it's gonna feel apocalyptic, and it's going to be incredibly accelerated. So I don't want to spread fear. I want to get us ready, because all we need to do is go inside and tap into our frequency and figure out how to keep rising it in order to help pull the planet's frequency up, because once again, we are connected to the collective planetary energy. Right? So the goal is unity consciousness. The goal is bringing harmony and balance to the frequency of the planet. And in order to do that, you guys, we have to kick this shit out. We have to kick these politicians out of here that are fucking things up for us. We have to kick all of the darkness, the child trafficking, the poverty, the homelessness, the sickness, the fucking cancer that's caused by all of the shit put in our water and our food. We have to kick this shit out of here. It doesn't belong here. It doesn't belong in our sovereign light body. So in order to kick it the fuck out of here so it can't exist anymore, we have to see it. We have to look at it. And we've been like walking around just going about our life and worrying about what we look like, and what she's doing and what he's doing, and how it's never enough what I do because I can't be as good as that. And we're so blind by what's really going on and how we're being controlled that we just accept it, right? So a lot of us have broken free from that, and a lot of us are spreading more light so that we can help others wake up to this. So in order to create this new reality, we have to see it come up. And because so many of, people that exist right now haven't seen what's going on, it's gonna come really fast and really hard so that they do wake up. And this is where the choice and the free will comes in. They can choose to see it and, be the light that helps transmute it, or they can choose to exist from another timeline and have another incarnation and maybe a lower energy experience so that they can eventually ascend to a higher frequency. So if you are watching this video, I guarantee you have had some kind of awakening, and that's why you're continuing to watch, because a lot of this is resonating with you, and it is higher dimensional frequency coming through here. And I just want to let you know that you are not alone. And I know it's easy to get pulled down in the lower frequencies, and I know that it's easy to feel depressed and anxious and scared and worried. But just remember that if you're focusing on those energies, you're just going to create more of it. So what can we do, warriors? What can we do? We can focus on a new earth. We can focus on a healed planet. Visualization is incredibly powerful, and it gives more energy and creates more of that reality and pulls it in closer like a magnet. So what we can do, I'm going to post it after this, is just use a visualization while you're meditating and visualize the planet healed. Visualize what people are acting like in a harmonious way. Visualize the children. They're happy. They're healthy. Visualize this planet healing. Imagine it purging as it is, because it has to happen, and then imagine it healing and creating a new earth. And that's why we're here, you guys. We chose to be here in the most important time in humanity so that we can create a new earth. And I don't know if you guys can open your eyes and just see what's going on here and where the fires are taking place. I just reposted a video of a man that lost his home with his family, and he's confirming that this was planned. These fires are being planned, some of them, and this is what I'm feeling and I'm resonating with, because there is an agenda behind a lot of this. And if you open your eyes and you do some more research and you feel into your heart, I think that you'll start to open your eyes a little bit more. And that's why I say take this with a grain of salt, and that's why I say keep an open mind and keep an open heart, because I want you guys to be ready for what's coming. And I don't care if anybody thinks that it's conspiracy theories anymore. I don't give a fuck, because what I want to do is spread truth and light so that we can transmute the darkness. And a lot of things are about to happen. I just want you guys to be energetically prepared, because you have to just stay in your light. You have to stay in your frequency, and you have to hold that higher frequency for the planet, because you are the rainbow bridge that these higher frequencies are coming through. And as you're being blasted, if you're not doing inner work and you're not keeping yourself an open vessel and raising your frequency, then you're gonna feel it really intensely. You'll be on the floor, okay? So unless you want to be faced with a lot of intense lessons at once, do the work, dude. Face your shadows now. Face your addictions now. Face your negative thought patterns now and clear them. Detach from your ego. Be an observer. Please, I'm reminding you now to just be an observer. I just have so much energy coming through me right now. I'm stuttering. It's crazy. But imagine yourself, if you're feeling these negative thought patterns come in, right? These lower energy feelings. Imagine yourself stepping back from them and seeing them. You can even write them down. I'm anxious because, I'm feeling depressed because, and look at them and just separate from them and know that they aren't part of you. These are just consciousnesses. So all we gotta do is delete and clear that consciousness and transmute it with light. Transmute it with a higher frequency, because you are an alchemist and you can transmute these lower energies. And that's what we need to be working on right now. Transmuting so that we can clear these timelines that are existing right now. So just be prepared for things to get worse, but your frequency will be higher, so it won't be affecting you like it's gonna affect the rest of the collective. So that's why it's so important to just, if you have to be alone right now, don't worry about trying to get in a relationship. Don't worry about trying to get a new job or whatever. Just be with yourself right now and raise your frequency. Get off the phone if you have to. Don't watch the news. Go outside. I know you can't today because all the smoke and the fires, but do what you can to raise your frequency. Meditate, be with yourself, talk to people that are like-minded, and just stay around that energy. Because it's gonna be beautiful soon, you guys. Sooner than we can imagine. But we have to see this and clear it first. So check out, I'm gonna do a meditation and visualization next. But thank you guys for tuning in again. I just wanted to let you guys know that you're doing a good job, and to continue to raise your frequency. Do whatever you can. Transmute those lower energies. Get ready. Get set. It's time to go, dude. Love you guys.